Criminal Justice is not responsible for your PC and or game files. Always mod at your own risk. I also recommend backing up your game files before following this tutorial. Thank you, and enjoy the show. What's going on, guys? Criminal Justice here. Man, that was a good one. And today, we are back with another GT5 modding tutorial. Today, I'm going to be showing you how to install. My gosh, I didn't get my stuff out. Crap! Alright. Today, I'm going to be showing you how to install the initial HUD and the Need for Speed speedometer gauge for your GT5. Now, these are two speedometer gauges that you can put in the game. I can show you how to adjust them both. And one is more of an RPM gauge, but it's also a speedometer gauge, and the other one is just a straight up speedometer gauge. With that being said, guys and girls, click the link in the description. It's going to bring you to this page right here. Need for Speed gauge, RPM, gear, speedometer, and timer. This is a really cool mod, guys, and I think you guys have seen me use this before. Go ahead and click download the file right here and put it somewhere you know how to get to it. Move on. The next one is going to be our initial HUD. DAA speedometer HUD. This is a really cool mod right here. As you guys can see, it's more of an RPM gauge, but it does have the speedometer here on the outside as well. So it's just a really cool mod. But let's go ahead and download it right here. Again, put it somewhere where you know how to get to it. Let's go ahead and close out and put these on your desktop. Let me grab mine real quick. I have mine right here. There we go. And let me get rid of this. Alright, so first up, we're going to need our Grand Theft Auto 5 main directory. Alright. And now, let's do this. So to get your Grand Theft Auto 5 main directory, you're going to go to your File Explorer. You're going to go to this PC. And you're going to go and select the hard drive in which you installed your Grand Theft Auto 5 on, okay? After that, you're going to go to Steam Library, Steam Apps, Common, and then the one that says Grand Theft Auto 5. Now, once you got that highlighted, right-click, click Send to, Desktop Create Shortcut, close out of this. You will now have a shortcut right here. It says Grand Theft Auto 5, okay? Grab this, pull it down to your File Explorer, and pin it in just like that. All right, and you would now have a shortcut in here that says either Grand Theft Auto 5 or it may say Grand Theft Auto 5 shortcut if you've installed it for the first time, okay? So pull that up. Now, inside of your Grand Theft Auto 5, you are going to need a scripts folder for these two, which means you will also need ScriptHookV and ScriptHookV.net, which I will not be showing you how to install today, but I will link videos here showing you how to install the ScriptHookV and the ScriptHookV.net for that, okay? Because you will need those to run these mods right here, okay? Now, if you do not have a scripts folder in your main directory, and at this point, you should be in Steam Apps, Common, Grand Theft Auto 5, okay? If you do not have a scripts folder, we're going to in this nice little buffer zone, quote unquote, and right-click, click New, click Folder, and name it Scripts. SCRIPTS, just the way you see it right there. All lowercase. Once you got that scripts folder, open it up, okay? And let's open up our initial HUD right here, WinRAR. And you want to click on the one that says to your scripts folder. You want to grab both of these right here, and you want to drop them into your scripts folder just like that, okay? And then refresh this. Close out of that and get rid of the shortcut. Now, before we install this one, we're going to go in here in our scripts folder, and you want to click on the initial HUD INI file right there, okay? And we're just going to open this up right here. Now, the first thing that we need to do is right here where it says units. This is going to be your kilometers per hour or miles per hour. If you want to change that to miles per hour, go up here where I'm at right here where it says unit can choose, and highlight that MPH. Right click, click copy, come back down here and highlight where it says unit equals KMH. Highlight the KMH and hit left Control V. V as in Victor. It'll paste that in there for you, okay? I think that is pretty much it in here. I wouldn't touch anything down here that says don't touch below. I think we should probably pay attention to that. Item first person off. Okay, so that's it, guys. Go ahead and click File and click Save, and then just close out of it. Now let's go back to our main game directory. All right. And at this point, you should be in Steam Apps Common, Grand Theft Auto 5, all right? Let's open up our Need for Speed speedometer gauge and highlight everything in here. Hold down the control key and deselect that readme, okay? You should have all you need is the NFS gauge INI, the NFS gauge.asi, and the custom underscore NFS gauge. That's the only three you need, okay? Grab these, pull them into your main directory, and drop them in, okay? Then refresh it. Let's close out of that and get rid of that shortcut. And then just close out of your main directory. I'm going to take you guys in the game and show you how to set these up and how they work and how awesome they are. So I will see you all inside of Grand Theft Auto 5. You guys can go ahead and grab the shortcut right here and get rid of it too as well. Alright guys and girls, so once we're in the game, you're probably going to have, and you've installed these mods, they're probably going to be overlapping one another, but there's no need to worry as we are going to fix that. Now, on your numpad, okay, on your numpad, and I had to fix my taxi lights, guys, yes, I know. On your numpad, guys, you want to make sure your num lock is on, okay, because we're going to be using our numpad to adjust our Need for Speed gauge. The initial HUD, the RPM gauge, cannot be adjusted, okay? It is where it is, and that's just the way it goes. Now, on your numpad, right above the numpad 9, right above the 9 key, right, the number 9, you got a little star symbol right there. You want to push that. It's going to bring this menu up right here. 2 is going to go down, and 8 is going to go up, and 5 is going to select. The first thing we want to do is we want to go to skins and hit 5, okay? Now this thing here is going to change the look of your gauge. So your Need for Speed gauge is the one on the outside right there. So if I click that one, that is the regular Need for Speed gauge we got now. That's the one for 2015. That is a modern, and then down here you can do custom. Alright, I like picking this one right here. And then you want to hit 0 to go back. Once you select the one you want, go down to Imperial Metric, go into there by hitting 5, and then select whether you want metric or you want miles per hour. Okay, I'm going to select miles per hour. It's going to change it there in the speedometer, as you can see. We're going to hit 0 to go back, hit 2 to go down performance. These don't really need to be changed, so we'll go back out of that. Settings, hit 5 on settings, and then this is where it's going to get really important. So your post X right there, your position X, if you hit 4, it will take it left. If you hit 6, it will take it right, okay? If you go down to position Y, right? If you go down to position Y, go to position Y and you hit 6, it will take it down. 4 will take it up. So we want to go up with our 4. All right, just like this. We want this to be above our RPM gauge because we cannot move the RPM gauge. Okay. The scale right there, that is going to be the size of your speedometer. That's going to be that size of your speedometer. Okay. So if you hit 4, it will make it smaller. If you hit 6, it will make it bigger. Okay. So if we go down to position Y, it's going to bring it down again. Now position X, we want to use that to take it over. And I like to make mine kind of small from the scale here. And then I will just go down here and I will take it over as close as I can, and then go down to my position Y and bring it down as close as I can to that. Let me take it back up just a tad. And that's usually how I have it right there. I normally like to make it a little bit smaller than that. As a matter of fact, I will while I'm in here. Let me go back up. And you got to barely touch these keys to get them to work right, okay? So let's take it over. Let's take it over this way. They're real finicky, guys. Like, they are super, super finicky. Super finicky. So if you got it where you want it, then that's it. You want to go, everything else is set by default. Now, up here where it says hide in first person on, I like to turn that off because I want mine on when I go into first person. If we hit 0 and go back, okay, and then we go down to HUD settings, this is where your speedometers are going to be. So you can have them, if you have it selected on car and turn it off, it will not be off when you're in the car, okay? Same for the boat, bike. I normally turn mine off on my bicycle, my boat, my helicopter, my plane, and the train, and also the submersible. I like to leave it on the quad bike because the quad bike is your four-wheeler, okay? So that's what that is. That's your ATV. I think that's pretty much it. There's new features here you can activate if you'd like, but other than that, guys, that is pretty much it. And both are set to miles per hour. Now they're probably not going to run the same exact speed, just keep that in mind. But we're going to take off here and get going. And I am wrecking everywhere. As you can see here, guys, the speedometers and the RPM gauge is working there. Whoa. But there is your... man, get out of my way, people. Get out of my way, man. But there is your daily GTA 5 modding tutorial right there, guys and girls. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Subscribe if you're new. Smash that like button for me. Click that bell and click all so you know exactly when I post new content and when I go live. With that being said, until next time, stay safe, stay awesome, and be humble. I will see you all in the next video.